welcome to my channel. My name is Shakela. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Over here we do life in Christ. Go check out my vlogs. But today's video is going to be a little different. You guys have been asking me what tools I use for Bible study. How do I Bible study? What do I like to use to Bible study? And in today's video, I am going to show you guys exactly what I use, how I use it, how do I like stuff so far and so on. So stay tuned and let's get into the video. So the first thing you're going to need to do Bible study, of course, is a Bible. And I'm going to pull mine off my handy dandy book nook, because it's not a bookshelf, I don't think. I don't know. So the Bible I currently have is the She Reads Truth Bible. I think I've had her for about a year or so. Do not talk about how worn out she looks. It's okay. That's how she's supposed to look. I've torn up the tabs on the side, but that's from sticking them in and out of my work bag. Confession. This Bible has a commentary in the middle of each one. It has a timeline at the beginning to tell you like what each Bible is, what each section is going to be about, what to expect from reading this part of the story, or just like teaching and related Bible verses that can go with what you're reading that current moment. I haven't used it. So the whole point of me getting this Bible was to have a study Bible, but I take that back. I used it probably like once or twice when I first started reading it, and when I first got the Bible. I would use those sections to read about what would be next, or like to put verses together that it tells you to go read. Because let me see if I can find one to tell y'all or explain to y'all what I'm trying to explain. So just say you're reading Songs of Songs, chapter 1 through 2, and you're going to stop at verse 7 on chapter 2. They give you coordinating verses. So the coordinating one will be 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 1 through 13. And you will read both of those to, see how do they correlate with each other, or how the story deepens. But, throughout the Bible, all the stories kind of sort of go together if you pay attention. So for them in this Bible, they give you scriptures that go with whatever you're reading at that moment. So I think this Bible was like $24, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been almost 30. I can't remember. I had it a minute. If you watch me, then you know. You know. So yeah, this is the first Bible I have. The second Bible I have is the Tony Evans Commentary Bible. And I actually just got this Bible on yesterday. I had been wanting to get it, but at the same time, I wasn't sure if I wanted. I only saw one other creator that had this book, and it was, her name is Jalen. I'm pretty sure all of us knows Jalen. She's another Christian YouTuber. But when I went to get this book, y'all, I did not know that this book was this big. I didn't remember it being this big, but he had a lot of commentary. I got this book, needs some Bible tabs to go in it, and I just got like some regular gold tabs to go in it. And I bought some like prayer cards from Barnes & Noble yesterday, and it was $61. So, but let me tell you, the book is, I think, like $20-something on Amazon. But it wasn't going to be back in time for me to do the video. So I went ahead and went to Barnes & Noble and got it. This was the last one. And it was, without tax, it's $44.99. And it's healthy. This Bible, commentary Bible, is bigger than my actual Bible. But I used it for the first time last night, and I actually do like it. I would recommend it. We read Proverbs. I want to say we read Proverbs 4 last night, and I can go in my notes and show y'all. take notes on my iPad. I used to write my notes, but as of late, no, we read Proverbs 5 last night. But as of late, I've been writing in my iPad because it's better for me. Especially sometimes I write at that moment, I understand what I'm writing. But later on, like if I want to go back and look at my notes, it look like chicken scratch to me. So I don't even know what I've been wrote. So by me doing it in my iPad, there's no way that I can't understand it because it's like typed text. But you can change the fonts and stuff. But that's on down the line for us to talk about. So yeah, we read Proverbs 5 last night, and I can also show y'all in here. So I want y'all to get a full understanding of the commentary Bible. So Proverbs 5 was in this Bible also. This is the She Reads Truth Bible. In this Bible, it gives you each section of whatever chapter you're reading has a heading. So the first one is to avoid. Chapter 5 in Proverbs is the first section is avoid seduction, and the second part is to enjoy marriage. And in the first part of Proverbs, he's just telling you to pay attention and listen closely to understanding and wisdom, and don't fall short to the things that look good. You know, they said her words may drip with honey, and she's smoother than oil, but in the end, she's gonna lead you to death. And then on the second part, it tells you to enjoy marriage, and it's talking about how you should only be with your one person. You should enjoy your one person. You should only give yourself to your one person. So with that context in mind, we are going to go to the Tony Evans Bible, and we're going to go to Proverbs. And this is how it looks. Well, first, maybe I should tell y'all. Each section has, at the beginning of each section in this book, it has the author page, historical background, message, and purpose. And it has an outline. And it looks like this. Y'all, this book is heavy. This is how the front of it looks. And so, we're going to go to Proverbs chapter 5. And in Proverbs 5, this is his commentary for which helps you get a better understanding. It says, Solomon tells his son to pay attention if he wants to be a man of discretion. He speaks plainly about deadly lure a young man faces in seduction of a forbidden woman. Whether the temptation is fornication, adultery, or pornography, fathers must warn their sons that though the promise made by such things is sweet, following such paths leads to death. It's a reminder not to walk near the edge of the cliff. Sexual indiscretion will affect your wealth, alimony, your health, sexual transmitted diseases, and your reputation. The man who doesn't guard his heart but lets his untamed sexual desires lead the way is repeatedly shown by Solomon to be a fool. And then it says, many think the Bible is negative about sex. This is talking about the part that was labeled marriage. Many think the Bible is negative about sex, but it's difficult to reach that conclusion after reading passages like this one, as well as Song of Solomon. In fact, God invented sex, but he designed it to take place between one man and one woman in the context of the marriage of covenant. So that's just an example, like whatever book you're reading, Bible verse, or whatever it is that you're reading, it will, in the commentary Bible, it will give you commentary. It will break it down basically to layman's terms so you can understand what it is that he's telling you. So he puts it in modern day form for us to understand and to get, a better revelation of it. And yes, I know that this is his commentary, but at the same time, you can take it or you can leave it. If you agree, you agree. If you don't, you don't. And my first time using it was last night, and I liked how he broke down for the for Proverbs. So yes, this is the only commentary Bible I have. I just got it yesterday. I'm going to keep using it because so far I like it. So yeah, if you want some good commentary, I feel like you should get this Tony Evans Bible commentary, Advancing God's Kingdom. And y'all want to know what's crazy? I got this book not even knowing who Tony Evans was until I flipped the back of it back and I saw that this is he one of the preachers I watch on YouTube. Like, I just be watching people, but I really don't even be thinking about their names and stuff. But yeah, he's a good pastor. And I used to watch some of his sermons a lot. Like, he was one of the ones that I watched a whole lot. But now he's in the rotation with some other people I watch. So yeah, if you need a commentary Bible, Tony Evans is the way to go. So, moving along with books, you got this devotional. I got this devotional when I was in school, in nursing school. It's by Melissa Horvath. 90 Days Devotional to Equip and Empower. I really like this devotional. I used the whole thing. And it was crazy because in school, I started reading this devotional. And then when I got to this one teacher, she would say, you got this. And then I was in the store one day, and I was buying something, and me and the lady was talking, and I was telling her I was in school. She was like, it's okay, you got this. So yeah, I just thought there was a coincidence that it went with this devotional. And it's a very good devotional. Oh, actually, my friend bought this for me, Sarah. It says, to Shakela from Sarah. I don't know why I thought about this. Well, I guess I didn't. But yeah, it has a table of contents in it, of course. I want to read y'all one of the first devotional is based around John 1 and 12. This is the ESV version. It says, but all who did receive him, who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. And the first one is titled, You Are More. It says, sometimes when we wake up, it seems as if we're starting the same day all over again. We brush our teeth, get ourselves ready, eat breakfast, and start working. And if we don't watch it, we can even start feeling as if what we do fine as who we are. I am a mother, I am a daughter, I am a student, I am a nurse. But what if we don't let these titles define us? What if we start realizing the truth that we are much greater than the titles we hold? That's not all of it, but I don't want to read too much and get into it. Then she says, you got this, and it's one of these little quotes at the end of each devotion. It says, take a moment to recall your younger years. What made your heart and soul feel alive? You are more than a wife, mom, worker, sister, or friend, and there's more to you than what you do every day. And that's not the whole thing either, but yeah, I love this devotional. I read the whole thing. I said I was gonna give it to one of my friends because she likes it and she wanted to read it. So yeah, that's that. This is the You Got This 90-day devotional, and I'm pretty sure they sell these on Amazon. I seen it on there before. So yeah, if you want a good compact devotional, this would be a good one. The second devotional I have is The Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. Enjoying peace in his presence. I've already read this whole devotional also. It has, let me see how many devotionals it has in here. It's the introduction. Well, I can see how many pages it got because they don't tell me how many devotionals. It has 382 pages. I thought it would have a table of contents. I hope y'all don't hear Daisy snoring because she down here sleep. I took her on the walk today. But yeah, it's a good devotional. Also, I read the whole thing. I had it for a while. Hers don't have titles at the beginning. Oh, yes, it do. I'm lying. Here's a short one. It says, come to me. Oh, no, it don't. It just had a date. So it says, come to me and rest in my loving presence. You know that they will bring difficulties, and you are trying to think your way through those trials. As you anticipate what is ahead of you, you forget that I am with you now and always. Rehearsing your troubles results in experiencing them many times, whereas you are meant to go through them only when they actually occur. Do not multiply your suffering in this way. Instead, come to me and relax in my peace. I will strengthen you and prepare you this day, transforming your fear into confident trust. So yeah, and this is like a leatherback. I like this devotional. It's a good devotional. I've had it for a while. Well, probably since I started my walk with Christ, I've had this one. So this is another good recommendation for a daily devotional. I will read it when I woke up in the morning time. So yeah, that's a good devotional. Okay, the last devotional that I have is the Upon Awakening by Jackie Hill Perry. I don't forgot what podcast I seen her on, and I ordered her devotional. This is how it looks. But y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I haven't read. I'm on day 10, and I had this book over a year. I haven't picked it up since then. And Jackie's devotionals are kind of long. I can tell you that now. Let me see if she got how many devotionals in here that she has. Nope. So let me go to the end. Day 60. It's a 60-day devotional. So yeah. This is the ones I read so far were good, but I haven't stopped. I haven't started back, so I need to start. I told myself I'm not buying any more devotionals or any more books until I read all of the ones I have. Even though I went about that commentary Bible yesterday, but I'm not buying anything else. So yeah, I got that one. And I think that's it for devotionals. Okay guys, moving along now, I'm going to show you books that I have, Christian-based books. The first book I have is The All of God by John Bevere. This is her, this is she. Everybody has heard of John Bevere. I was watching a podcast, and I forgot the preacher's name, but he talked about the All of God. So I got it. It has, it goes by the week. It's weekly reads. I started on this, but I do not remember where I ended up finishing off reading it. Okay, but yeah, like I was saying, this is the All God from John Bevere. And on the back it says, what does it mean to fear God? Do you long for a more intimate relationship with your Creator? Does He seem distant, even elusive? John Bevere assures us that God is near, but perhaps something utterly essential is missing from your walk with Him, the fear of the Lord. I don't even know how I remember where I left off at. I'm trying to see. Can I tell? Oh, I was making notes. I didn't know that. So maybe I only read day 1. Day 1 of week 1, because that's the only one that's got highlights and writing on it. I gotta do better. So yeah, I'm gonna start this one over from the beginning since I only did 1. When? I don't know. But yeah, this is a great book. Let me see if I can tell y'all one of the things I've highlighted so far. And this one is titled God's Treasure, week 1, day 1. No. Okay, so this is the first book I have. The second book I have is The Breaking of the Outer Man and the Release of the Spirit by Watchman Nee. I think I seen this book on, no, somebody told me about this book. I can't no, nobody told me about it. I seen it on a podcast. I think the same person I seen talk about the All of God talked about this book. And I'm gonna go back so I can find I'm gonna go back so I can put his name on the screen. But I made it to page 41 on this on How to Know Man. So yeah, and it has how many pages? 115. I'm on page 41. I bought all these books and would start them, but would never finish them. So yeah, this is The Breaking of the Outer Man and the Release of the Spirit by Watchman Nee. I'm guessing it was pretty good. I can't even remember because I have a lot of highlights and everything. So Yeah. The next book I have was sent to me from two lovely ladies that I did a podcast with. The first one is by Derek and Ruth Prince, God is a Matchmaker, 7 Biblical Principles for Finding Your Mate. I haven't started reading it yet, so I can't give you a rating on this one. It says God is a divine matchmaker, and this is his plan for you. Marriage is God's sacred creation, a beautiful gift for his children, but too often we fail to leave the choice or the time into him. But yeah, that's that one. So, Derek and Ruth Prince, God is a Matchmaker. Haven't read it yet. It was given to me, but yeah. The next Christian book I have, this was sent to me by the girls from the podcast also, and I will put their podcast on the screen. It say Prayer That Works by Kevin L.A. Ewing. This is how she looks. And I use this book. It's one in here about a prayer for work. I read it every day. I used to. I'm not going to say I read it every day. It has 111 prayers. It has foundational prayers, daily prayers, dream prayers, prayers for the mind, prayers for blessings, prayers for family, spiritual warfare, and miscellaneous. And the miscellaneous is like healing, singleness, and the workplace. So yeah, this is a good book. Let me see if I can read y'all one. I probably read y'all the workplace one. Am I too chilled? It's on page 108. So, it says prayer for the workplace. Father, today as I prepare for work, I want to thank you not only for the gift of life, but also for blessing me with employment to assist in meeting my needs. Lord, due to the spiritual hostility in my workplace, I am outfitting myself with the whole armor of God so that I can stand against the wiles of the devil, according to Ephesians 6:10-13. And that's another thing I like about this book too. If it states something that's in it, it's going to give you scripture to where it's at and what it is, so you can go back and have a reference. They're not just saying it. So yeah, that's not the whole thing. It's like 2 pages long, but I just wanted to read that little part for y'all so y'all can see. But yeah, it's Prayer That Works. Go and get it. But I'm going to link all the books down below. The next book I have is A Year in the Bible, and I just ordered it I ordered this because me and 2 of my friends were supposed to do it this year, but have we started? And it's the 2nd month. Don't judge. But this is what she looks like. I got her off Amazon. I think it was $20 or $40. I'll price check and go back and show you guys. But it has a plan. This is the plan table of contents, weeks 1 through 26. And the first one is Genesis 1-3, relationship between God and humanity, weeks 27 through 52. So yeah, this is her, and it has, and I like that it's colorful. I don't know why, but I like color to keep me engaged. So yeah, this is A Year in the Bible. I haven't read it yet. Haven't even started. My friend brought me this book, 40 Days Through the Bible by Lissa, Proverbs 31 Ministries team. I haven't started in this one, and I had this one over a year. But it's basically, I think, just like how long was that one? A Year in the Bible, 52 weeks. It's just like that one, but it's 40 days. 40 days. But this is how she looks. I'll see if she's on Amazon, so I can link it down below. It says that it was $19.99. The price is on the back. Moving along. Another book that I have is Encourage Yourself in the Lord by Michael Pope. How did I end up with this book? Oh, it's a devotional. So I skipped this one. But yes, I read this whole devotional, I think. Yeah, I think I read this whole devotion. I had another one of his devotions, but I gave it to my friend, and I got this one. So yeah, I really liked this one. I did finish this one. So I would really recommend this devotional book. Um, and this is a book that I got from Walmart yesterday. It's called Journaling with Jesus. I'm a big texture person, like when it comes to paper and stuff, so I love the outside of it. But it's just a journal. It has prompts. Like today's prompt was, how have you seen God's love and mercy in your life this week? And I'm just going to do one a day, but this is what she looks like on the inside. And each day has a prompt. So I think we're coming to a close with the Bible. So I moved, and I always wanted a spiral bound Bible. So on my housewarming registry, I put this Bible on there, thinking that it was the whole Bible spiral, but it's only the prophets. But you can write in it. It has Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentation, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi. So in each section or book or chapter, you can write in it also. And that's how that looks. So yeah, those are all the books, the Bibles I have. I have one more Bible. It was my first Bible I bought. It's purple, my favorite color. I got to go see what I did with it because I marked her up. And for some reason, I want to get another Bible just to rewrite my notes and stuff, so I can have it and it can be better together. Not only that, I want to show y'all like books I have, Bibles I have. I wanted to talk to y'all about how I Bible study. So what I do is I go into Notability. Let me show y'all. I use my iPad, I told y'all. So this could be one of the tools, and this is going to show y'all how I Bible study. So, I just got the commentary Bible yesterday, so I just added that to my routine. But normally what I would do is see whatever chapter we're on, I would put it at the top with the date, and then I would, just read, and as I go along, I would write down my notes of what I think or what it's talking about. But since I have the commentary Bible, I can go in and do my notes and then add comments from that to where I feel like he's talking about. I kind of changed up my style a lot with my Bible study, because at first I was doing all the colors, all of the good things, but now I just write. Well, not write, but type my notes and call it a day. But yeah, Notability is a good nap. Notability is a great app. You can actually type. It gives you the option to write with a pen. What else? You can highlight, add pictures. It can look up stuff for you. So yeah, I like Notability, and that's one of the tools I use to Bible study. But before even starting my Bible study, I always start off with a prayer. Something along the lines of, Lord, thank you for allowing me to be able to read your word. Not only do I want to be a hearer and a seer, but I want to be a doer of your word, molding it to my heart to have you with me forever. And I also pray that once I start to read your word, that I get the knowledge and understanding, and I receive from your word what you want me to receive. If you just go into Bible study tired and just reading to read, you're not going to get an understanding. It's only going to frustrate you, and you're going to want to go to sleep. So my thing is to calm yourself, relax yourself, say that prayer with God. I recently saw a thing on TikTok that I want to start doing. It's called, let me see. Yes, J is for journal, E is for experience. So when you first get ready to start, journal to God, saying like what you're thankful for, what you expecting of Him and all that kind of stuff. Then E is experience. You should go into worship to bring Him in. Study is like doing your Bible study. U is like for understanding, talking to God over it. Using your commentary Bible and all that stuff to get understanding. And S is to speak life over yourself, speak God's word into yourself. Like to write down scripture so every day you'll be able to, talk God's word into yourself, basically. So yeah, I wanted to start doing that. I add it on the screen so y'all can know. With studying the Bible, first you have to be willing also. Like you have to want that relationship with God. You have to want to be within Christ. You have to want to be, advance your knowledge to help advance the kingdom. And I think it starts off with curiosity. And that curiosity leads to you, doing research and reading and, listening to sermons. And then eventually, hopefully, it leads you to surrendering. The tools that I use were like pens wise. The best pens and markers I've used for my Bibles were Mr. Pen. Unfortunately, I have so many bags with pens and pencils in them, so I don't know where they are. But the Mr. Pen kit, it comes with like these translucent sticky notes that you can use. Show y'all the rest of them. I also like these highlighters. They're kind of like gel highlighters, so they don't bleed or go through your paper. What else? I got these pens. These are erasable pens. They're not gel. They're just regular like ballpoint pens. I'll link them down below too. But they're erasable pens. You can write, and if you don't like something, you can erase it or you put the wrong verse. What else? But that's all I got in here. I like the square Mr. Pen highlighters, but I don't have them. If I can find a picture, I'll add it on the screen. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it's not too long, but these are the things. I just want to show y'all some of the things that I use for Bible study. How do I Bible study, kind of, sort of, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like more videos like this and content like this, let me know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give your life to Christ. Give him your yes before it's too late.